Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. We got our co-host,
Omar.
and our other co-host,
Jordan.
What's up, guys? It's been a minute, man. When was the last time I saw you guys? 2-3 months ago?
2-3 months.
We're going to keep up this ruse until people figure out that.
No one knows.
Yeah. We're going to keep up this ruse.
I haven't seen y'all since the Great War of 1812.
In reality, we hang out like at least twice a week for hours.
Man, so we were actually talking about this right before the podcast came on. So what do you guys think? I was watching this show, right? And like this chick, she has a baby with her and she's at like a PTA meeting. Mm-hmm. And it's like a PTA meeting for like a bougie-ass private school, right?
Yeah.
And the baby's crying and she pulls out her titty and she starts breastfeeding the baby. What's you guys' opinion on like a girl breastfeeding like in public?
I think it should definitely be okay. I mean, I won't lie to you. It's unless...
I know why you're a fan of it.
I think they should definitely pop both out. So I can't...
Unnecessarily pop the other one out.
I may suckle on the other, but... No, but...
You better give that baby a show.
You better give...
Oh, God.
If you're going to do that, you better strip a little. Make it thick. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, it's not... the baby's got to eat.
Yeah,
that would be fucked up of us to like frown upon that kind of thing. That's not right. You know what I mean? I mean, I definitely understand why some people don't want that around their kids or why someone might feel uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But I mean, well, I guess it depends. Well, what are you saying? Are you saying covered up or are you saying uncovered? Uncovered, just titty
Uncovered,
out?
Man. She's got her titty out and the baby's sucking on it.
That's a little wild. If I see the bottom of a boob, I'm going to be confused.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't want to see the bottom. I want to just,
We in public. This is Starbucks.
Yeah. I mean, I certainly don't mind.
I don't mind.
But it's also
it's
like a freaky weird thing to be like, I don't mind.
I think that's just a stigma behind it, though. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's just because we think that way, but like,
that's true.
Shouldn't be weird.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a stigma behind it at all. I mean, these ladies are just feeding their babies.
Strange,
it's a titty, bro. Titties are so nice. I wouldn't mind seeing a titty any time of the day.
Yeah, imagine like a fine girl,
a fine mom.
How you not supposed to? Just glance a little out of the corner of my eye.
A little look, just one little look, and that's it.
Wait a minute, what's that? No, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, I think they should definitely be able to. I mean, it's all up to you if you feel comfortable. Cover up, don't cover up. I don't know, but
I'm jealous.
I'm jealous of that baby.
They're eating and I'm not. That reminds me of something. I was thinking about this the other day. So I went to get some pho. Mm-hmm. So if the audience doesn't know, pho is a Vietnamese soup, and it has rice noodles, bean sprouts, eye round steak, green onions, and
a bunch of shit.
A bunch of shit. It's really fucking good. It's bone broth, super filling, super hearty. So if you don't know what pho is, you should go get it. So I was getting pho, and I had a flashback to this one time that me and two of my buddies went to go get pho. Mm-hmm. And one of them, he's the one who drove us, right? So me and my other friend were high. And this guy drove us there. And he didn't have any money for pho. But me and my other friend did. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, ideally, you should probably pay for someone. But we didn't. So we're sitting there eating the pho in front of him. And we're just keep looking at each other saying, this is so good. and we're not trying. We're just high. We're not like trying to like, we'd be like, yeah, we have food, you don't, right?
Yum. I wish you had some of the some Cartman shit.
It's very unintentional though.
Yeah.
Like me and my friend are just talking. We're just like, dude, this is so good. Like I'm burning my mouth. I can't fucking stop eating this.
He's
and
just
the guy's just looking at us with his fucking hand, his fist on his fucking chin. And he's just like, shit.
Did he drive y'all? Who drove?
Yeah, he drove us there. Right.
Oh, I think he deserved the bowl. He deserved the bowl.
I know. He drove us there. The thing is, none of us had licenses or cars, but he was willing to drive us there, and we didn't buy him a bowl. And like, that makes me think like, what do you guys think about that? Like eating in front of someone else when they're not eating. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you give a fuck? Or
I don't give a fuck.
I don't think I give a fuck either.
Really?
But in that situation, if the person drove me and stuff, I'd see why you feel bad.
Yeah.
But if the guy was like, "Oh no, like I'm just not hungry," I wouldn't think twice.
No,
I wouldn't even
real,
question it.
He was real hungry.
Was it?
I could tell.
He actually really wanted to eat.
Yeah,
by the way.
Well, how the hell you go get pho? How do you go to a restaurant with no money?
That's what I'm about to say.
Intentionally knowing you don't have money.
I know, man. I think he just wanted to take us because me and this other guy wanted to go really badly.
Was it like a part of the plan, like for the day?
No, so the plan was just to get high, which we did.
Just got food.
Which we did, yeah. And then we wanted food, and then me and my buddy were like, "Oh, we want pho." And the other guy was like, I guess I can drive you guys." And we're like, "All right, cool, thanks." And then
Drive and watch.
Yeah,
since you guys have a great time.
Yeah, since you guys have a great time.
No, I think who cares? There's too many weird like little
social things.
Yeah, weird, polite things like that. Or like not eating when someone, like before everyone gets there.
I don't care.
I don't like that one either.
I don't care.
Son, I got my food. Just let me eat, and then you eat, and then I'm not eating once you're eating. So who cares?
Here's my rationale. If there's like if it's the three of us and we're eating, I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay with waiting because it's just the three of us. But if it's a group of three or if it's like four or more, I'm not gonna wait for every single person to get their fucking food before I take a bite.
I'ma eat.
Because by the time I get my shit, it's going to be cold as fuck.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially if everyone's getting there at different times. What about this?
Yeah.
There's three of us. One of us is gonna take 30 minutes to get there. Y'all eating?
Oh,
I'm eating.
I'm eating too.
If you're not
Yeah,
there
I'm eating.
within 5 minutes, I'm eating.
Yeah.
Or if I'm on a date, I high key won't wait. I'll just start eating.
I gotta
'Cause
establish
it's my food,
masculinity
bro.
here.
I want my food. I want my food.
How do y'all feel about that? People picking at your plate and like
I
eating
hate
some
it.
of your food.
I will cut a bitch finger
I know you
off.
don't like that,
I
Gio.
hate
Bite
that shit,
bite
bro.
surfing.
I will.
What are you doing, bitch?
I'll smack her. I'll smack that hand.
What?
I hate that
I'll stand
shit.
up and leave.
It's
right
so
there.
it's so fucking rude to me.
Yeah.
I just don't like it unless if you like ask and then I'm like, maybe sure, yeah. If you ask high key, I'll probably do it. But if I'm just eating and you like grabbing my plate,
Oh, that's different.
you're getting smacked.
If
off
you're just
top.
grabbing from my plate without even asking, and if I don't even know you that well, if we're on
Yeah.
just like a normal date, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but I will look at you
I
different.
won't take you back out ever again.
I won't take you.
I'll actually delete your number.
Yeah, I will have some resentment.
I will.
Yeah, it's gonna be a quiet car ride home. I'm dropping you off. We're not hanging out.
That's
after.
why you take separate cars.
I'm about to say it's gonna be
You like
quiet
taking
with me in
separate
my
cars?
own car.
So like,
I like picking them up. That way you can
Hell
talk.
no.
on the way there.
First date?
fuck that, man. If it's a first date, I really don't mind taking separate cars because what if it goes bad and like,
Yeah.
I don't want to have to fucking drive in the car with her and face that like fucking. I mean, I know we shouldn't give a fuck, right? But like, it's still fucking weird as shit. Like, I don't want to be in the
Yeah.
car and have that weird ass fucking vibe in there, and she's just like,
With someone you know you're
yeah,
not really.
you know, she's not gonna
interested in.
fuck you. You know, she has no interest in you. You know, she doesn't even want to fucking see you.
Yeah.
She just has no interest. You're just like, oh my god, why the fuck did I? That's why I'm separate cars.
Or vice versa. You have no interest, and you're like, oh fuck, like
Yeah.
I'm not into this
And
at
then,
all.
good thing about separate cars too, if you leave and it went well, you can fucking leave. You get in your car, you hype yourself up. You're like, damn it, I did that shit. I really
Exactly.
did it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And y'all could do the meetup afterwards, which is always a
Exactly.
great thing for me. I love that shit.
Everyone gets their own little time to think to themselves about what just happened, and then we meet up again.
And we meet up again. I
meet up
prepare
again.
myself for what I'm gonna do to you, and then we just go home. It's great.
And
What
it's
do
a
you-
good time.
What are you gonna do to her?
Everything.
I'm gonna
Everything.
cook her some, cook her some hamburger help.
I'm gonna cook her some hamburger.
Do some
help.
puzzles with her, maybe.
Do some puzzles.
All right, so speaking of reaching the ladies, I was looking into this this stuff called like love languages.
Oh, I've heard of those.
Yeah, so I think it's like what is it? There's 5 of them. So
There's
there's
gifts for sure.
So
Words
the-
of affirmation.
words of affirmation, gifts,
physical touch. I think.
physical touch. Fuck, there's 2 more, man. Words of affirmation, gifts, physical touch, and
I'm gonna Google because we gotta get to the bottom.
Oh,
of this.
acts of service. Acts of service,
Which
the
is a
4th
strange
one.
way to put that one.
Yeah, acts of service.
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
Did you wash my laundry?
Did you wash my laundry, woman? We don't think about women like that here.
We don't.
This is just a joke.
Only my mom. Only me mother.
Only me mom.
only me.
Only me mom.
Yeah. Okay. So back to love languages. We got words of affirmation. We have acts of service. We have gifts. We have physical touch.
Okay.
And then there's like one more. Omar,
They're making this hard on me.
can you find it?
They want you to open the website.
Yeah, they're making this hard.
They want
on
them
me.
cookies, boy.
Come on,
You better
dog.
give
Just
up them cookies.
tell me what it is. Tell me what the 5 are.
Talking about spending time with someone.
Dr. Gary
That's
Chapman.
hilarious.
That's the 5th one.
That's
the fifth
hilarious
one?
that that's a
Time?
love
Yeah.
language.
The 5th one is spending time with someone.
Okay.
Do I actually want to be
So-
around you?
All right. So my
Okay,
question
yeah.
is to you guys.
Quality
What do you think? What love languages reach you?
So just as a recap, it's words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, and acts of service.
Yes, those are the 5.
I would say
For you personally, which are your big 2? Like, which are the ones that you respond to when you're with a lady?
I say words of affirmation because I like to hear good things about me.
Gio, you sexy.
Gio,
I wanna-
you so
I love
fine.
to hear it.
Gio, baby.
I'm full of
Gio,
love right now,
baby.
baby.
I mean,
And then
Words of affirmation. Okay.
damn, physical touch is cool, but I like the gifts one. The gifts one is very nice.
you
So-
like gifts?
I appreciate a good gift.
You know, dude, I
also
wouldn't have.
appreciate a good
I
gift.
find out something new about you all the time, Gio. I would not have guessed those 2.
Really?
for
I
wouldn't
you,
have guessed those
I
at
would have
all.
guessed.
what y'all think it was?
I would have thought it'd be physical touch.
I would have
and
thought. I thought it would be physical touch
quality
Physical
time.
touch is up there.
and like quality time.
Yeah, I thought quality time might have been your first.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like.
I feel like
if
quality
like
time is
somebody-
your first.
So Omar, what about yours?
I would say either quality time.
You have 2. Pick 2.
or physical touch? Because I don't care about gifts. I never really have cared about gifts. I don't even like. I mean, I like giving gifts, but I don't like all the thought that goes into it. I want something easy and nice.
Okay.
Acts of service. I mean, that's nice, but
it's not enough to get me there.
that's not a love language. Yeah, wash my car. Yeah, that's not.
If you wash my car, okay.
Yeah,
that's a different conversation.
Wash
I don't
my
know.
goddamn car.
That one goes for a lot of people. That's not a love language in my opinion.
Yeah.
And physical. I mean, the words affirmation. I don't think I care about that one very much either. I don't need like reassuring words. You know what I mean? If you're with me and we're banging and like we're having a good time, we're going out,
That's
we're
good
doing
enough.
whatever. That's good enough.
Yeah.
I know that you're into me. I don't need to hear it in words.
What are the 5? Where's the affirmation?
Physical touch, receiving gifts, quality
gifts,
time,
service time,
and
and
acts of
quality.
service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say definitely quality time and probably physical touch. I like feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to get a little handsy, you know?
yeah. I
know
Not even
exactly what you
sexually.
mean.
I like to just touch a boob.
Oh my god.
Just for pure therapeutic
It is very
reasons,
therapeutic.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's a stress ball is what that is.
But I would say I think I'm on the same wave as you. Omar. Quality time is probably my number one, and then second, physical touch is very second close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, gifts, huh, Gio? So that's the way to your
And
heart.
gifts are, so what kind of gifts?
I got to get you a little gift.
Yeah, what kind of
I
gifts
don't
do you want these
know.
ladies?
Christmas.
don't know.
iPad Pro.
Oh shit, bro.
Shit,
Bitch,
With-
bitch,
with
you
the-
got
yeah,
me.
all in my pants with that.
With the Apple Pencil.
Oh fuck no. Hell
Your
no.
name engraved. Geo Poppy.
Geo Poppy on a pencil.
Ooh, wee.
Man, I don't know. Like gifts are cool because it's like you know that they're paying attention to things you say or like shit you like. So that's very cool.
Also meaningful gifts, not
Also
necessarily
meaningful
like
gifts.
expensive gifts. Both of them.
not expensive. I don't want an expensive gift, but a meaningful gift it means a lot more to me than an expensive one
So
would.
let me ask you another question. Omar, that's a good point you brought up. So if someone gets you an expensive gift, what do you think about that? Do you feel like does that prompt you to have to get them one in return?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
for
say
sure.
I feel
if
like
you-
shit.
Say if you all right, I'm gonna give you guys a hypothetical. You've each been dating a girl for 4 months, right? And like it's Christmas time now. So you started dating her in August, and it's Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
And she's asking like what you want for Christmas, and you're just like, it's okay. You don't need to get me shit. Just like whatever. Gio's asking for all this bougie shit. Omar's asking for socks or whatever. And Gio, she gets you a fucking iPad Pro with your with the pencil, the Apple
That's
Pencil,
fucking-
and your name engraved, and fucking like all this nice shit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like obligated to get her something else nice in return?
I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit because I know anything I got her does not equal up to that.
That's a fucking grand. That's a wrap,
That's
dude.
a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of money on a whole
That's
iPad
a-
to get someone.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I'm not getting you an iPad for at least 2 years.
I'm gonna feel bad because I'm gonna at least go for the meaningful stuff because if I was bringing up an iPad a lot and she got it for me, I'd be like, okay, that's cool.
That's
But
nice, of you, bitch. Yeah. Damn, thank you so much.
I really appreciated that.
I really appreciate that. Damn, I think I love you.
But I would feel bad. High key, I don't like with friends. I don't like giving gifts because it's like a weird expectation every time something like comes up. Because it's like if you give me a gift and I didn't get you one, it's like next time I gotta go better. Or I have to
feel
do
that.
a lot more.
I feel that. I mean, personally, I don't feel that with you guys. I mean, if I get you a
Yeah.
gift and you don't get me a gift, I wouldn't really care.
Yeah,
I agree.
But I can understand why a woman would care.
Yeah.
Girls.
And I
of
like
course they
giving
would
a-
care.
Yeah.
I like giving a good gift, Like,
Yeah.
I don't like the routine of it and having to get someone a gift every Christmas. Like, I gotta because it's Christmas. But if I think of something good to get you and I get it for you, I like that. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah, like a spur of the moment type of gift.
But if I
love
can't
those.
think about something good or like, I'm like, I don't know.
You're
I'll
not
skip
getting
that.
nothing.
I'll skip that.
You guys
want
want to know what I absolutely hate the most about getting people gifts? Is the fact that you have to fucking wrap them and put the stupid and put them in a fucking dumb bag and put the dumbass fucking tissue paper and fucking get a card and fucking lick the fucking lick the fucking envelope and fucking close that shit. Write some shit on the card. Like, can I just give you the gift like to your hand? Like, can I just hand? If I get Omar a shirt, can I just hand it to him? Like, when
I do
Omar,
that.
Omar
I do
got me
that.
Omar got me a birthday gift. He didn't wrap it. He straight up gave me the Amazon package, and I was like, okay, I'm cool. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it doesn't
You
matter.
open it.
This
is for you to open.
Exactly.
Even, I mean, it doesn't need to be a decorative, glittery bag. It's a bag.
Yeah.
A bag is a bag. You can't see what's in there anyways. Just
Yeah.
open it up, and that's what your gift is.
But if I was a girl, would you have done the same thing?
I have done that, and I've actually got backlash for it.
Really?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Wait, tell us about that.
I mean, I've gotten people gifts, and I just give it to them in the bag that it was in. Or like if I got them one big gift, and like that's a big bag, and I have other smaller gifts, I'm just gonna put them all in that bag. But I've gotten like, what the hell is this? How am I supposed to take a picture of this? No bullshit. She told me like, how am I supposed to take a picture of this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Man, you better.
And I was like, I'm gonna take that shit back. Is what I'm gonna do.
That's what I should do with it.
That's what I should do. You know what? This is mine. I love this bra.
Bro, I hate wrapping gifts so much. Like, I usually get my mom to do it if I'm giving it to somebody else. But
Smart move.
For the most part, I don't wrap gifts for like anybody.
Oh, it's a pain in the ass, bro.
It's stupid. I never liked it. I like the bag thing, like the fancy little bag. I fuck with that way more than like wrapping an actual gift.
Wrapping a gift is hard.
It's terrible.
Like during Christmas,
and it's
we go
the
to my-
work. It's like it's not even a cool like attribute to have. Like, oh, I'm good at wrapping gifts. All right, well, bitch, you
Fuck
good
you.
with some
Yeah.
paper.
You want
Yeah,
you want a ribbon?
Plus
You want a
you-
ribbon? You can
You put that on top.
There you go. Look at that. Wrap
That's
the
your
shit out of
fucking
that.
gift.
Wrap that shit.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. When I go to Bronzeville, we do like a Christmas thing over there with a lot of my family. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of gifts, and we like to give each other like even if it's just socks or something. Like,
Yeah.
just get everyone something just for fun, you know, so you can open shit. And we gotta wrap all of them. Oh my god,
Fuck that, man.
dude, it is so. You ever try wrapping something small?
Yes,
something
the
small
worst.
and awkward sized.
The worst.
Oh
Getting
my
everybody
God,
a Starbucks
bro.
gift card.
I'm,
Shit,
you know,
that's cool. I don't
shit.
fuck with Starbucks, but I
I don't fuck with it either, but people love it.
I'm a gift card guy.
How do y'all feel about gift? I don't mind
I
a gift
love
card.
gift cards.
I don't give a fuck. I'll take a gift card.
That's better
Yeah.
than an actual gift most
Yeah.
times. Because the actual
Yeah.
gift they give me is kind of trash. So I'm like, okay, a gift card, I can buy what I actually want.
I do feel like an asshole though when I get a gift card. Like I remember when AB graduated, I got him a gift card, and I was like, maybe I should have got him something.
Nah.
But I got it for him because I was like,
Nah,
you know, you buy something yourself
Exactly.
yeah.
for like whatever you want to buy. What if I get you like a table and you don't even like it? Like, and now you got to use that table for a year.
Fucking stupid ass table.
Every time you look at it, fuck
He just
off.
walking
Dumb
around like,
ass
damn, I hate
table.
this table.
Damn, I hate this fucking
So
table.
I mean, not that I don't like getting gifts or giving gifts, right? But personally, I like gifts that I can use. Like if someone gets me like a cool ass book, or if they get me like something that I can use, like to do shit, like to put something up or something like that in my room, or just I like shit like that. Like I don't like fucking just like the most basic shit. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I
Like,
feel you.
like,
I don't know.
jewelry,
Like,
like cologne or something?
Oh,
nah, cologne's cool. I
fuck
use
cologne.
cologne. I mean, this year I haven't been using cologne, but and as far as like all time, I actually used cologne a lot.
Oh yeah.
But like, let me think of a gift. Like socks.
I
Right?
actually like that gift.
Socks?
I like a sock. I like good socks.
I like a good pair of socks.
Yeah.
Not like, you know, Old Navy,
Yeah.
you know, fancy schmancy socks. You know what I mean? When they got the print. I like them because they look cool, but they're not comfortable.
But it's not for me.
Yeah, that's high school stuff.
I like a good sock.
Now I don't like it. Feels uncomfortable, but I like a good pair of socks for sure.
I'm trying to think of a bad gift I've gotten.
Yeah. What's
I don't want to incriminate myself
No, go ahead.
because I'm scared.
Bad gift.
What's the
Because they
worst?
might listen.
What's the worst gift you ever got?
I'm trying to think. Man,
I can't think of one. I always find a way to like it somehow.
I would get like body spray a lot, and I hated that shit.
Body spray.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like
It was like a
Axe?
kit. Yeah, no, it was bod. Oh. The fucking
Probably
bro,
just as bad.
middle school in a bottle.
Y'all remember chocolate Axe?
Dude, that shit was I had that
Yeah, I had that shit. That was the
Chocolate
coolest
Axe.
thing I'd ever heard. You tell me this smells like chocolate, bro?
Bro, Axe was hella cool because they had the bottle.
Spinning
You
one?
like spin it. Oh, I felt like
And you just
I
got
felt like the shit.
like you're spray painting. You
Dude,
just, you just feel
Axe
like a cool guy.
I spray painted myself with
and
Axe.
fucking, what's the other one? Old Spice.
Spice, dude.
They have like the fucking body washes that are like 8-in-1. Fucking
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh.
toothpaste, fucking shampoo, conditioner,
conditioner, leave-in
conditioner, fucking fucking engine oil. Fucking, it does everything for you.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Right?
It's an antifreeze. Put this in your car.
Yeah, fucking
That's
8-in-1. I don't like this shit, man. But hey, man, if they want to sponsor us, I mean, they're more.
I mean, yeah,
Come
I'll
on,
for sure put
yeah.
that 8-in-1 all over my body, wherever it applies.
yeah.
Y'all ever had a bad gift giving experience?
Like I gave a gift and they didn't like it.
Yeah, I have like kind of a funny story. It was just a wild thing that
man.
happened.
Not really.
I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'll have to circle back. So,
Yeah.
so what's your experience somewhere?
So for a long time, I didn't get anybody jewelry because back when I didn't have any money, when I was a young boy, I was dating a girl. Right, I got her a ring, and
A promise ring? What kind of ring?
it was like a James Avery or something.
I was about to say,
some
if you got
shit
a
like
promise
that.
ring, I would look at you way different.
I promise you, babe.
I hate promise
We will get married.
Someday, but not today.
Fuck no, I'm not getting no promise ring. I'll get you a normal ring that
Yeah, I'll
you,
get a normal
you know
ring.
you wear that shit, but it doesn't. That's a weird thing to promise somebody, but
At
especially at that age.
At 15.
Yeah, I will marry you. I will. I promise it.
I
What,
promise.
your mom is still making you sandwiches and shit. You're promising to marry someone.
But yeah, fuck that. Way too soon.
Oh my god.
But like, so the girl in an argument, she opened the back door, tossed the ring into the fucking backyard.
Whoa.
Never to be seen again. Never to be. I saw her do it. I said, I can't. And it wasn't expensive, but like at the time I didn't have that much money.
Yeah.
And I had spent a chunk of change on that. And I saw her do it. I said, oh, I ain't getting you no more jewelry, bitch.
I saw a scale of 1 to 10. How angry were you?
Furious. I was furious.
What'd you say?
How
How
the
old
fuck was that?
How old are you?
Like 16.
You were 16, so you were young.
16-ish, yeah. I was young, yeah.
You were young. The ball's in her court.
The ball's in her court.
She's
the
the
ring's
one,
in her backyard.
Yeah, she's the one. She's letting you have sex with her. You're 16. The ball's in her court.
Yeah.
What do you say? She throws your ring to the fucking backyard.
I was legit.
Fuck your ring.
I was in disbelief.
Fuck your ring.
Fuck your motherfucking ring.
All right, so so you see her do this, right? Wait,
I watch her do it.
What prompts her to throw
That's
your
what I've
ring?
been trying to
It was
think
an
about the whole
argument.
time.
It was like
An argument about what?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. Something stupid, probably.
Okay.
Oh.
But it wasn't like she just opened it and then saw it and then just fucking.
No. But she didn't have it for very long. That's what makes me mad too.
Like 2 days.
2 days later.
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I know what'll hurt him. Just fucking chunks the ring. It was maybe like a couple months that she had it. Mm-hmm. And then I saw her do it and I was just in disbelief and I was like, I'm going home. And I ain't getting you no more gifts, nigga. I'm not getting you any more gifts. And for a long time I didn't get anyone like
anything?
Like one expensive gift. I'd get them a lot of little things or like buy them food or I would take them out or like make them fucking like fruit tray or some bullshit like that. But for a long time I didn't get anyone like expensive things. I was like, if you throw this away, I'm going to be so mad at myself.
Was it an expensive ring? Like, was it a lot of money?
I mean, I was just a boy. It was maybe like 150, 160.
So,
holy shit,
but at
that's a lot of
16,
fucking- that's a lot of money.
At 16, that's a lot of money.
Bitch, that's lunch for like a whole year.
Bitch, I work at a frozen yogurt shop. I only get $7.25 before taxes. You know how many hours I had to work to get that ring?
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. So that's interesting. Omar, like that what you just said, like you doing that colored your future experiences because you saw like this girl threw away the fucking ring you got her.
Traumatized me a little.
Yeah, that colored you, traumatized you to the point where you're not gonna get girls other expensive stuff, even if they're different girls.
Yeah, which is strange. I grew out of that, in a few years, but
obviously.
But it stuck with me for sure for a while, especially in that relationship. It stuck with me for a little minute.
So what do you guys feel is like the worst argument you had with the women? Because I feel like we're all pretty reasonable guys. Like I'm not the kind of guy to like, and you're wrong, and you know what I mean? Like I'm not that type. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just like fucking like whatever. Like
I feel
about?
you, dude.
You know what I mean? Like
it's hard to get me upset, even in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's very easy to annoy me.
Oh, I
like,
agree.
If you
I
keep
walk around
nitpicking and
pretty
like
annoyed and mad like 80% of the time, but I would say like angry is
fucking
different.
Bill Burr. Just
Yeah, I would say
fucking.
angry is different than mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, angry is like
You're just frustrated all the time about
Yeah.
stupid things and all the things you got to do. I feel that.
But yeah, like what was you guys' experience with that, or like when's the last time you like really had one?
I don't think I've ever had an argument with a girl. I don't really get in arguments that often. I had an argument with a friend because I was trying to get with her other friend.
Ooh, please explain.
Oh man, this was bad. This was
a little incriminating.
so. It's not incriminating.
Start from the beginning.
So
It was December 6th, 1990.
it was a windy night.
It was a windy night.
So one night I got very drunk, and
As
I got very drunk and
as
I went
most nights.
home. So I take a thing before I go to bed. I take a BC powder so I don't have a hangover the next day. And the next day I had work.
What is BC powder?
It's like a blood thinner. It's like you use it for like if you're sore or in pain or something like that.
Okay.
But so I took it, and the next morning I woke up like drunk, but no hangover. Like nothing bad. I was just up at 8:30 in the morning, drunk as fuck.
Excellent.
And so I was just like, let me talk to some people. Let me text some people, see what I could do.
See who's awake.
Shake some things up.
Shake some things up.
You got some booty for me?
At 8 in the morning on a work day.
It was like a Friday at 8:30. So I was texting this one girl. And I was like, "Oh, what's your plans for the weekend?" Like, kind of joking around. I was like, "Oh, you want to kind of you want to do something? You want to hang out? You want to cuddle a little bit?" And she didn't respond for like 2 hours. And I'm friends with one of her friends, and we previously got together in the past and did things. So so she's texting me. She's like, "I don't know if you know this, but you just fucked up." And I was like,
Oh.
"Huh?"
You texted at 8?
Drunk at 8 in the
I was
morning.
like, wait, I was like, huh? She was like, yeah, I don't know if I could tell you, but you're in the wrong.
I hate
and
that.
I'm like, bitch, you don't just tell me. Like, I know I'm already bad.
It's too late.
Just tell me. And she just kept going around the fact I was like, bro, I know it's because I said yada 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 to your friend. She's like, that's not it. But if that's what you think it is, it is. I was like,
that's not it.
I was just in my bed like, bitch, what is it? Like, just tell me so I can get it over with. And she's like, yeah, well, I don't like that you did that, and I don't know, we were supposed to be all friends. I was like, I don't want to be friends with y'all. I just want to fuck. I just want to fuck.
How do y'all feel? I don't like that. I don't like that girls base like the way you're gonna act with them, or like you're
not the only girl I'm ever.
Yeah, you're not the only girl. You know what I mean? And a lot of people know other people. So
Exactly.
it's like, I mean, I've never had a situation where like that's happened, but I know they talk about it.
Yeah, they for sure
You know
talk
what I
about
mean?
it.
Like
Yeah.
in secret.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
don't-
Don't worry about what I'm doing with anybody else. Talk to whoever you want to talk to. If you want to talk to me, then just talk to me. But don't let
Exactly.
anything else like jeopardize that just because what you're too prideful because I talked to someone else that you know. That's stupid.
I feel that. I mean, it's different if they were friends, right? Like, I would never.
Maybe not not best friends,
like-
but if
yeah.
they're like acquaintances or just friends, you know?
Yeah. Like if I was talking to a girl and it was like her best friend or some shit, and then like me and that girl broke up, I mean, I don't think I would like try and go for any of her friends. I feel like that's fucked up. Personally,
If
Yeah.
I dated,
I don't judge.
Dating is
I don't
different.
judge you guys if you feel the opposite
No,
way.
no,
I'm not talking about dating. Yeah.
I wasn't dating them. Like I just fucked one and wanted to do the other one.
That's
And
okay
that
with
wasn't-
me.
But
in
if
my
I
opinion.
dated one and they're really good friends, and then I try to get with the other friend, that's some asshole shit.
Yeah, that's different.
That's
if you're
fucked.
dating one, that's totally
That's very
different.
different.
How do you feel about that on the other foot? How do you feel about like if let's say this girl banged Davey, and then she's like she starts
up,
hitting you up,
baby?
you know about it.
What's up, babe?
What's up, baby?
And,
I wouldn't-
And she
I
wants
wouldn't
to fuck
mind
you
it.
too. Do you care?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
If
mind
she-
it.
if
if
you-
we're wait, are we
yeah.
going out? Or are we just fucking? Everybody's just fucking.
Yeah, if she
Let's go
fucked me,
either or.
if she fucked me and she said she said she liked the sex with me better than you.
Oh,
Okay, well that's
well, now I'm sad.
well, now you just hurt my feelings.
No, now I'm sad.
I'm just joking.
I was having a great time.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't.
Now I'm
She
hurt. I'm
wouldn't.
gonna go cry.
Nah, I mean, if we're all just fucking, I don't care. Like, we're not dating or anything, so why would I have a tie to you?
Would
I
you
can't
pursue
control-
a relationship with a girl like that if you like? Let's say she fucked one of your friends. Later on, she's with you and y'all having a good time. Y'all get
Yeah,
along
it
very
depends.
well.
It depends on who the friend is.
Yeah.
If they're an asshole or not. If they're
Yeah.
just looking at me like, yeah, I fucked Alexis the other day.
That's not a good friend.
Yeah, fuck
That's
that.
not a very good friend. That's time to let that friend go.
I've seen that happen a lot in person. It's hilarious.
I'm sure, man.
Yeah, that's toxic masculinity. You better lose my friendship because you're being.
girls do that too.
Yeah.
Oh
some
yeah,
girls do
I
that.
bet
that
girls
too.
do that more.
Yeah, they do it more.
Guys
and they
are
do it
kind
even
of discreet about it.
Yeah, they do it even in a more rude way.
Girls are mean to each
Girls
other.
are evil.
bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes on Twitter, I'll be seeing them get into it. Strangers or two people that I know don't know each other, but I know them personally, and I'm like, yo.
This is wild.
This is public. I'm reading this.
This will never go away.
will never go away. It's
anyone
here.
can see this. Your employers are gonna fucking see this, and anybody in the future.
We saw you had an issue with Alexis 42 _
You called her a fucking bitch. You called her-
Fucking, your grandkids are gonna be able to pull that shit up.
That's wild.
Grandma, did you get in an argument with Alexis _42 back in 2019
about a man? Man named
About a
Jeremy?
A man named Jeremy? He's not my. That's not
not
my
my
grandfather.
granddaddy?
That's not my granddaddy.
Not Paw Paw.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. I don't like seeing people being mean to each other, bro. Like I like a
feel
good
that.
no, I like a good funny joke that's mean, like on Twitter maybe. I don't know. I don't know where I draw the line. But like once it gets too personal and people
I
are
don't
just like
mind
going you don't mind that?
I don't
like
mind it.
seeing that. That shit it makes me queasy. I don't
It
like
depends
that.
on
I agree with
the
Omar.
level of anger. If it's going to fight, I don't want to see that.
To
But
me-
if they're just like angry with each other. It's like,
Oh,
that's cool.
opposite, dude. They're gonna fight. I want to watch.
To me, it's just like it's toxic, bro. It just makes my fucking stomach hurt. Like I don't want to be fucking anywhere near that kind of energy personally.
Yeah.
Like I want to be on my own fucking cloud 9 type shit.
It
Let me-
shows
I
you.
don't
It
wanna
shows
be
you
on
how,
that
how
shit.
mean people are.
Let me
Like it'll
describe-
remind you that like people can be fucking assholes.
For sure. Let
Absolutely.
me describe a situation. So I
Please.
had two friends in college, and they lived together. And one of them was mad.
Male or female?
Both males.
Both male.
Okay.
But
Gay?
gay.
Gay? Gay?
Nah.
Animal or human?
Animal or human?
What kind of males? 2 dogs. And they were furious.
Wait, neutered or not neutered?
They're wild. They're running around, not neutered at all. Wild animals. I'm trying to remember why they got angry, but they just got. It was like a bunch of little things that built up over a long time, and so one day I just walk in the house and I was like, "Why is so and so mad?" And he's like, you know him. He always annoys me. He always fucking gets on my nerves and does dumb shit. I'm like, all right, cool. And then,
All right, cool.
And then I walk into the kitchen and I'm trying to microwave something. and one of the guys took the microwave and put it in his room.
Well, that's just petty.
And it was hilarious. I was like, yo, where's the microwave? He's like, oh, homeboy put it up there because he's mad. He doesn't want me to use it. I was like, so you just...
Motherfucker, that's mine too.
No, he bought the microwave.
Oh,
the
that's
the guy that took
petty.
it, he bought it and then he put it in his room.
That's just a recipe for bad.
And so
Everyone takes all their stuff that they buy.
Exactly.
No one can use shit.
One of them has the fridge. And makes pushing it up the stairs.
I got the food in my room, the blender in my room and shit.
So every time I would go over there, it was always like, it was just very weird, like very quiet, and like you had to pick one room. Like nobody was all hanging out in the living room. You had to pick one room and stay in there the whole time.
Oh, this was a long-term thing.
It was like a month or two.
Man, this proves that guys can be just as petty, if not more, sometimes than women.
I would be kind of mad at my friends if they did that.
But then they just got over it one day. I was like, so y'all did all that shit, and then y'all just like hugged it out, and it's cool. Like I was like, that's not worth it.
That's the thing that's different about guys rather than girls, I feel. Girls definitely hold grudges.
Yeah.
They're just wired different. That's all right. You know what I mean? But
So annoying.
it is annoying.
It's very annoying.
But I get, guys can do that too, for sure.
Yeah, but we can do it, but we don't do it as well as them.
I'm surprised those guys kept that up for a month.
Yeah.
That's a really long time.
It was
Dude, 2
hilarious.
days, and I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Both of y'all get in the living room. Let's talk this out right now.
Let's hash
like right
this
now
out,
today. Yeah. That would annoy the shit out
I
of
want
me.
to microwave food.
I want a microwave food, please. I'm not buying another one.
That's fucking petty, man. I mean, I think it comes down to like people just fear confrontation, even with like the people they care about. You know what I mean? Like or like friends or whatever. Like sometimes they don't want to tell them like something that might upset them, but might be for the betterment of the friendship if that friend knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they don't want to do it because it'll create like a sense of awkwardness or something like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's good to address people like straight up like that.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially if they're friends, you know?
Exactly. Like if your friends can't tell you the truth, then who the fuck can?
Exactly.
right.
And yeah, they're not good
Like-
friends if like they can't come talk to you.
Exactly. Like,
I mean, I don't mean to bash girls, but like they do this a lot too. I'm sorry, ladies. I
This is a bad episode
No,
for y'all.
actually, guys do this too. Everyone does this. Where,
Yeah.
Like, there's just a lot of dumb people that do this kind of thing where they just stick up
Dysfunctional
for their friend when like they know they're wrong.
Exactly. It's like if one of you guys started getting into meth, I wouldn't fucking be like, oh, that's just so and so. He's
I
into
sure
meth.
hope so.
I'd be like,
Please tell me to stop.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing meth? I mean, I'll try it with you. No, just
I'll try it with you, but what are you doing?
yeah, I mean, I would seriously question your logic and what you're thinking. Like, what are you trying to do with your life? You're fucking doing meth. Like, why am I hanging out with you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why are you on my pocket?
Why are you on my podcast? It's me. He's talking about me. I do that.
Usually I try to not hang out with people that I could see that happening with. Like I try to hang out with people that I don't know, that stay away from that type of things. Or I can like try to read them and see the signs.
I feel
Like,
that.
one day you're gonna do meth.
Yeah, you can.
I don't
want
wanna be friends with
Or
you.
you're gonna like steal from someone. Or you're gonna do some shit, and like I'm not gonna want to.
You're gonna
be
do something
around you,
bad.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a good person. Yeah, it's you can kind of catch that shit when someone's not a good person. It doesn't take very long.
Say if your friend's like, say like you're out in public in like a bad situation and your friend's doing something really bad, but they're like against some stranger. Like, do you take their side?
All right, so like, are they beating up the stranger? Are they
No,
stealing,
not beating up. Like they're just doing like they just
Are
did
they in an argument?
Yeah, like an argument.
And you
They're
know
in the
and you-
wrong.
and you know your friends in the
Yeah,
wrong.
your friend's in the wrong, and you know they are
completely.
Like,
Do you stand up for them, or do you like?
I try to de-escalate the
yeah,
situation.
I would try and
probably.
de-escalate. I wouldn't if I know they're wrong. I'm not gonna stand up for them.
But I'm also not gonna stand up for the other person either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand up for
Yeah.
the other person either. But I'll de-escalate almost. I think that's
Yeah.
the best thing to do.
But-
I think
That's the
that's the best thing with any like heated argument in public. De-escalating is 100% the best thing to do. Anybody who's like fight or flight, like I think
Yeah.
flight is 100% the best choice. And anybody who's like, oh, you're a pussy if you fucking front. No, I think that's a fucking smart thing to do, bro. If you
Bro,
fucking,
you don't know what the
What?
other guy can do.
For
Exactly.
sure, dude.
You
You're
don't
not trying to
fucking
get your
know.
life ended tonight for
That's
some
facts.
dumb
someone
shit.
could pull out a knife. They could pull out a gun.
Or you
Or
get
they could
arrested or something.
or
bro,
they could
like,
just fight
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home, bro.
Or yeah, or
unless
you
they
get-
really have
or
it
you could
coming,
get
I just want to
arrested.
go.
I
Like,
mean-
it's just too much, man.
Yeah.
I have nothing to prove.
For real.
know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know you.
I don't have to
know
prove
you,
shit
bro.
to you. Yeah, I don't know who.
Unless
the
they
fuck you are.
really have it. Like I see someone key my car, and I'm like,
Okay,
okay,
that's
well now
different.
we've
Yeah,
now
that's
we've got a
different story.
problem.
That's crossing a line.
But like if someone bumps me in a club and like they're fucking being a dick about it, I'm
I'll
just gonna
just walk away.
Just walk away, bro. I'm not. What am I gonna fight you here? What am I? What
Dude,
is
that's
this?
why every time I walk around in the club or like at a bar, that's one of the first things on my head.
I'm gonna have to get in the scrap tonight.
Oh, I hate.
I feel that.
I try to avoid like touching people I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like walking around them because like I don't want them to have an excuse to be like, hey yo, what the fuck you stepped on my big toe or some shit. I'll be like,
Why'd you step
I didn't mean to.
Why'd
I
you
didn't
step
know.
on my girl's shoe?
Why you step on my big toe?
I don't
Step on
fucking
my,
know.
why'd you step
I'm
on my
sorry.
big toe?
I didn't mean to step on your big toe.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to go over there.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. But
That
some
shit is
people
scary.
are some people live for that.
Oh yeah,
they're
for sure.
so ready.
Some people go out with that in their mind.
Bro, I've had to
do
stop
that.
hanging out, or like I've had to stop hanging out with people, or like stop inviting them places
Yeah.
for that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna bring you around if you're gonna be that type of person. Always be like starting shit. Like, come on, so
like,
you're ruining
I
everything.
completely agree. Like, I don't want to fuck with someone who's gonna be doing that all the time. Like, you're
Yeah.
gonna ruin the vibe of us going out. We're supposed to be going out to have a good time.
That's a burden.
to come together.
That's
you know
what that
I mean?
is.
That's
That's
a
a burden.
fucking
That's a
burden.
liability.
It's a burden.
Bro.
You're not getting invited anymore.
You're not getting invited. You've lost your privileges, bro.
You're staying at home with your
You
mad
get
ass.
3 and with your mad ass. You
With
go
your mad ass.
fight in the mirrors.
You can punch
stupid.
holes in your wall. you guys ever go to like a kid's house in high school and he has like a fucking bunch of holes in his fucking wall?
hell no.
That happened like all the
Shit.
time.
I would have left. I would have got the fuck out of that house.
I had a little Dave and Buster's bat that I got like a little half the size and like 1/3 of the girth.
Yeah.
And fucking-
1/3 of the girth.
When I'd get mad, I'd bang that shit like fucking like Bam Bam from Flintstones, bro.
On your wall?
Against the wall. I'm just like one hard one or like 2 hard ones.
When like last week or like a long
Like,
time ago? or
Yeah,
what?
well, yeah. I just got over these problems. No, but when I was like a kid, and then one day my mom was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like she saw the dents and she was like, "Oh, this is not happening again. I'm about to beat your ass." And she did, and I never did it again. And I realized how stupid it was, and I was like, "Oh, what am I doing?"
Why you just throwing the bad fucking saying bam 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 bam
Bam, 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 bam.
Omar.
This is my wall, you know.
You know what I remembered recently? Just because Omar was bringing up his mom getting angry at him. I remember one time I must have been like 5 years old, and my parents just got this van. It was a Mazda. It was like year 2001 Mazda, brand new minivan. It was a nice little white minivan, and it has fucking the 2 front seats, the 2 seats in the middle, and then 3 in the back.
Okay.
And I'm on the one in the middle, on the right hand side of the car, and there's like a little like safety tag thing there.
Yeah.
And I start picking away at it, and I fucking rip it off. And like it says, don't tear it off, right? And I tear it off, and I fucking throw it away somewhere.
Rebel.
I know. Rebel fucking status. I tear shit off, baby. Yeah, so I tear this fucking tag off. And then I'm like, oh shit, I tore the tag off. So I go back into the house, and I pretend I didn't do it. And then I guess eventually my mom goes out to look at the car, and then she's like, she knows one of her fucking dumb kids did this shit. So she comes in, and then she, like, the previous day we had taken like my grandpa and my grandma to go get some groceries somewhere, some shit like that. And she's asking like, who did this? And then my brother's like, hey, I have no idea. And I'm just like, I didn't do it. I was like, maybe it was grandpa.
Oh
and
no.
I know.
Damn, pinned it on your grandpa.
I know. My mom got so mad that I blamed that on my grandpa.
Because she knew it was you.
Obviously,
you or your
yeah, I
brother.
was a little shithead. And to this day, I feel guilty for blaming that on my grandpa. I mean, though she didn't believe me, obviously, but like,
That's
damn.
weird though that you that's a good man. I was gonna say something like that too, but yeah, it's weird like feeling guilty about those strange things that like it doesn't fucking matter. No skin
Yeah.
off grandpa's balls.
Yeah.
I
No
don't care,
skin.
bro.
Fuck. I mean, I think the reason I blamed him as a kid is because of the fact that grandpa is an adult. Like, he's an older man. Like, no one's gonna tell him shit. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Not
Like,
like she gonna beat him up or nothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, who's gonna say shit to grandpa? But still feel guilty about that for some reason.
I feel you.
it'll go a lot smoother if they think it's grandpa than they will if they think it's
Exactly.
me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They won't
It'll
think
go a
about
lot smoother. If they
My,
tell
my
them-
ass will be unscathed.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
So, dude, I was watching this video recently. I don't know if it was on Vice or it was like a New York Times YouTube video, and it was a video about a subculture in Japan of Chicanos, like
Oh, I've heard
Yeah.
of it.
Like-
Like they like to dress all cholo and
yeah,
everything,
like
right?
Japanese, like Chicano, like Cholo, like in Japan, like in Tokyo and different cities in Japan, and like the girls are all dressed like cholas and they have fucking like tattoos and they have fucking lowriders and shit like
and
that.
dickies.
Yeah,
Bro.
I mean, what do you guys think of that? Like this whole
Cultural
I've
appropriation type shit.
Exactly. I've seen the shit online. Like, people get mad at other people for like cultural appropriation. And then like one example, like before we dive into this is, there's a basketball player, Jeremy Lin, and he got these braids in his hair. This was years ago.
Yeah.
And there's another player, I think it was either Gilbert Arenas or Kenyon Martin. I think it might
Probably
have been
Gilbert Arenas.
one of the two, right? And they're basically saying like, take that shit out of your hair, Chinese boy, or some shit like that.
Wild.
Right? It was some wild
But
shit like that.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
That's crazier than.
Not surprised at all that they
Yeah.
said
That's
that.
crazy.
It was really disrespectful. And then like Jeremy Lin responded with something like, it was a post of a picture of that player shirtless, and that player had like Chinese tattoos on his
Damn.
arm, and then like Jeremy Lin was like, had your poster on my wall growing up, bro. I was always a big fan of you.
Damn.
That's got to be a blow. I
Yeah.
hope it was.
That's sad.
I hope he didn't see that and get upset. I hope he realized his mistakes.
So what do you guys think of that cultural appropriation shit? I mean, what do you think of that?
I have strong feelings about that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
That is really stupid to me. Like
Wait, clarify what you mean. Like stupid to
Like
get
a
angry at people
situation.
for
the
doing.
hair thing, the tanning, the
tanning
shit
is mad weird.
That shit's weird, bro. Like they're too dark. What are they trying to
Yeah.
be black? It's like, dude, just let them
Wait,
fucking
clarify what you're saying. You're saying that you don't
Okay.
think people should get angry at other people for.
No, I don't think people should get angry at other people because how are we ever supposed to be united and like
Yeah.
as a people if everyone's just trying to see all the differences and like, well, this is me. You shouldn't be anything like me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's dumb. People wear blonde wigs. You know, that's white people. What fucking people are blonde?
People wore powdered wigs back in the day.
Yeah, people wear a lot of
You just see
stupid
old
things.
people get mad.
The Chinese tattoos, that's another huge one. You don't see old people get. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute,
That's
son.
not your real hair.
I think there's a for sure a line that people cross, but it's also like intent behind it.
What's the line?
Oof, I need a situation.
What's the line?
Let's say the Kim Kardashian thing, right?
Kim Kardashian
The
thing?
kimono.
What
When
do you
she had like a thing, she had like a piece of clothing come out, and it was called. She was selling it, and it was named kimono, and like she trademarked the word.
She trademarked the word?
Yeah, she tried to trademark it.
Okay, well that's you just being a greedy fuck.
Yeah, so like that situation is like, bro, that's just too far. Like, you know, that's a cultural thing. Like,
I get that.
why are you trying to do that?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's just
Arabs wear
stupid.
something like called a dishdasha, like it's like a whole like gown kind of thing you pray
Yeah.
in, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
If
But,
someone tried to fucking trademark that word, well,
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Well, that's
Like,
different.
Fucking
Yeah.
LeBron and Taco Tuesday.
He tried to trademark
He
that?
tried to trademark Taco Tuesday.
That man's trying to make some
guy.
money.
And it's like, bro, it's like, what are you doing? You know, that's just, and it's not a cultural thing, but that's just a weird thing to do in general.
That's just a greedy thing to do.
But
That's a good example, actually. That's a great example.
I just don't. I think some people do need to relax on certain things, like culture appropriation wise, and I think there's for sure a line you cross, and when you do it like as a joke, it's like, bro, you know what's going to happen. Like when you post it, you know you're going to get a bad reception.
If you're doing it as a joke, well, then that just kind of sounds like you're making fun of that culture.
Exactly.
Which that's not cool.
Exactly.
But if you're just trying to wear some stuff that like another culture might wear,
All right, so if Omar and I wore a do-rag, what would you say?
I wouldn't be mad.
we
You
look
wouldn't be mad?
silly. We look silly.
I mean,
but-
we look silly.
Yeah.
And what if we're not doing it as a joke? What if we genuinely think we look?
Yeah,
cool
what if
with
I,
a
like
do-rag?
I'm just like my hair? I don't like the way my hair looks. I don't want to wear a hat. I'll just toss on the do.
Yeah, Omar's wearing a fresh do.
A fresh Dewey.
A fresh
Dewey.
Dewey. Omar's wearing a fresh Dewey and he has his hood on.
That house pink and it's silky.
He has a hood
I
on.
wouldn't be mad at it. But if you're like doing it as like a joke thing, that's different. But if y'all are wearing it because you like genuinely like you actually like it, or you're actually doing it for its intended use, I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be like, they're just wearing it.
Yeah, there's definitely a line you can cross,
Yeah.
but I think it's far, and it's an obvious one.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what
like
I mean?
it's like me trying to wear a fucking like poncho or some shit. It's like,
Yeah, if you come in with a sombrero and
exactly.
poncho,
Like that's
See,
fucking
yeah,
wild.
that's
Like,
just fucked up. But if you're wearing a poncho because you're like, oh, this hole's comfy and it's warm,
Exactly.
then I'd be like, that's a cool poncho.
but if I
Where'd
just start
you get
fucking
that?
dancing around and shit, it's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this?
With maracas and shit. I don't know. I'm imagining that. Yeah, but I don't like that, man. Like all the simple stuff, because
Yeah.
it's always some simple stuff, and it's always aimed at a celebrity doing something.
And it can always be avoided. That's the other thing. Like, you don't even have to post it. Just do it in private and like,
Yeah,
just be dumb in private.
but I
you
think
don't
you
have
should be
post
able to
it.
be public with it without having backlash from it. You know what I mean? Like it's like the braids is one that a lot of celebrities get because it's just like a fad now. Where a lot of people are
braids.
trying to get braids.
Oh, braids.
Yeah,
Oh.
and like cornrows, shit like that. They got on Kim Kardashian about that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they got
I think
on
it was her.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Just a hairstyle. You know, like it's almost like a homage to you, like to whoever did it first, which is like the black culture.
Yeah.
It's like a homage to because y'all the ones that started it.
That's a tricky one to me because it's like I don't really feel a way about it, but I also don't have braids. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need them, so like I would have to go to somebody that has them and like needs them to get what they need done.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't like that whole. I feel like nowadays there's a huge culture of like gatekeeping for shit, right?
Yeah.
Hell
like
yeah.
there's gatekeepers for like, oh, if this motherfucker got braids before or after this time, then they're not they're not this, they're not that, or if like, oh, if you're not a '90s kid and you didn't do this, then you're that and you're that, or some shit. You
take
know what I
it
mean?
easy, man.
Like who are you? Do you own the domain on fucking? Who could have fucking worn, I don't know, jean shorts? You know what I mean? Like, that's just for an example. I don't know.
Jean shorts.
But I also think it's like some people can tell when that person like respects that culture.
Mm-hmm.
I can't come up with an example, but like Gabriel Iglesias,
Okay.
The
Mr.
comedian.
Fluffy?
Yeah. Why the fuck is he wearing Hawaiian shirts?
I think he just
thinks they're cool.
He's heavy set and he thinks they're comfortable.
I used to like him. He says that they're comfortable. He's just big and he says that they fit him well.
He's not wearing it as a joke. He's just wearing it because, like, hey, I like the shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Hawaiian people aren't mad.
Yeah, no Hawaiians are getting upset with him.
I don't even know
what
if
the fuck are
Hawaiians-
you wearing? Gabriel Iglesias.
Fuck you wearing, you big Mexican.
You big Michigan. And yeah, Hawaiians are big as shit. They'll beat you up.
Yeah, they'll beat the fuck out of you.
Beat the shit out of you. I don't know, bro. I don't like that because we're never gonna grow as a society. We all just need to be the same. We all just need to be ourselves. If you're making a joke out of it and you're being malicious about it, you're being a dick about it. Well, that's different, you know, and that's pretty easy to spot. But if it's just someone who like, I like this shirt or like I like this language, I'm gonna get whatever tattooed on me in that language.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Do you think people
gives
would?
a fuck?
Do you think people would tell each other or give each other shit about this if
It was in person?
Yes, 'cause social media, you're behind a screen, right? You can say whatever the fuck you want, or like we have a mutual friend, Omar, and she has a lot of Twitter beefs with people.
Oh, I thought you were talking about y'all have a mutual friend and it's me.
Oh, actually,
You mean me right here?
She's all of our mutual friends. She gets into a lot of Twitter beefs with people. Like, do you think those beefs would happen if this was in person?
Probably.
Too? Like,
Nah.
I think so. Well,
think so?
It depends on what they're about. Like, is it like a
Also the
personal
person,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah,
and I
it's
know
the
who you're
person.
talking about, and no, I don't think so.
Okay.
But if they're a feisty, you know, little firecracker, maybe.
yeah, I for sure
Yeah.
seen that like translate to real life.
Yeah,
in real
I've seen
time.
people that are more upset in person than they are online.
Exactly.
Like that will throw hands a lot
But-
quicker. In
I feel like it's
person.
much rarer than seeing. People are more willing online to be like,
Yeah.
say whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Go buck wild.
If you're talking about the grand scheme of it, yeah, for sure. I think people are definitely more inclined to say something mean or something like the repercussions aren't there, or they just go,
And also, they
go behind
probably-
a fake account or something.
They probably don't even mean it. They're just saying it to just like say it.
for clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either for clicks or just to like hurt you. But they don't really actually mean like fuck you and all that shit. They just saying it because it'll get a reaction.
You know, it's interesting that you bring that up, Gio. Like, comedian Louis C.K. He got Me Too'd. But before that, he was quite.
R.I.P.
I know.
Yeah, sort of rightfully so.
Yeah, but Louis was a great comedian. He had a lot of good bits. He had this one bit. I think it was either in one of his stand-up specials or in his TV show Louis, where he talked about like little kids bullying each other, and he talked about how the difference between online versus in person. So online, if you tell someone like you're fat, like you don't see the reaction on their face. You kind of just like you put that out there, right? And you're just like you're saying that shit. You're like, yeah, fuck you. Like I'm gonna make you feel like this, and there's nothing you can do to, you know what I mean? Like you can clap back, or whatever, but like I'm fucking doing me, whatever. But if it's in person, and you're like, say if I'm like a little kid, and Omar's a little kid, and I tell Omar you're fat, and then like I see the reaction on his face, and,
Like you see,
yeah,
yeah.
and I see like the reaction on his face, and then like you feel it inside, and you're like, oh man, like I can't believe I made someone like
Feel
like that. Like
Yeah.
people say words don't hurt, but low key words hurt.
Nah, them bitches
It can hurt, yeah, from
bitches
certain
hurt.
people and at a certain age before you like grow to understand
Before
that that's
you're
not important.
emotionally mature to handle that, right? And like even to this day, I mean words hurt. Like you could say, like if I say something mean to you, like personal and that's mean, like you could see the reaction on someone's face.
Yeah.
And then if you're a normal human being, you would feel it in your body and like your mind. You'd be like, damn, I can't believe I just like that's so horrible. I can't believe I said that or made someone feel that way. Like what the fuck is wrong with me? But online, there's none of that.
Yeah.
The emotional connection's gone because it's just on a screen and you're just sending it out there.
And you don't know how they feel until they respond.
Yeah.
Like that's the
Exactly.
only way you learn. Like, oh, they felt bad after.
Even then,
that.
you can't even convey how you really feel. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah, in person, it's definitely different. You know, like you can, like AB said, you can see their face, you can see all that shit, their demeanor change and everything.
So do you guys think people are inherently hateful? And the way I'm like rationalizing this in my mind is, okay, so our phones and like our social media presence, if you think about that is a form of our identity. Like a percentage of our identity is in our social media, right? Like all of our interests and our conversations and then our interactions. Like we could easily say like for some people it's like 30-40%, some people maybe 20% of your identity is associated with that social media presence.
Okay.
So if your social media presence is fucking starting beefs with people and like fucking being like one of those people who clap back on Twitter and all that shit,
Yeah.
does that mean you are inherently like that because of your identity being associated with that? Like I'm saying, would you have been like that regardless of the Twitter being there? What do
Or
guys- what do
are you
guys
only
think?
doing it because it's online?
That's a good
Exactly. Like
point.
what do you guys think?
I always
point.
say online, like people's accounts are. It's like what they want people to think of them as. It's not really who they are. It's like how you want to be perceived. So like if I'm starting beefs, I want people to think that I'm like
I'm that big.
Exactly. I'm that bitch.
Fucking tough and shit.
And if I'm like, I don't know, another type of person that's on.
Like if flexing. Let's say you're flexing.
If I'm flexing, I want people to think that I'm fucking strong.
I see watches and fucking.
Oh
yeah. I was talking about
flexing like as in working out.
Also that though. Maybe you're not that swole, but you got the right angle.
But if I'm posting that type of stuff, like I want people to think I'm fucking rich, like that type of shit. So I always say like people post with that in their mind, like they want people to see them as this, even though they may not be.
How strange is that?
It's not strange at all.
I think no, it's not. I mean, it's not strange. It's just, it's kind of funny that we do that.
I mean, people were doing it before. Like, people would lie about who they are as a person, like, and before this.
Oh, because I know all of us, we don't do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having that thought, like, oh, I'm next to a really nice car. Like, I should probably take a picture in this.
Oh, no, that's just weird.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's the type of thing people do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's...
once again, they just want to be perceived as this popping-ass person.
I don't know. That's strange.
And it's also like compared to how it was before social media. Like when you would just say, "Oh, I'm a popping ass person. I do cool shit." It's like you don't have proof of it, but now you actually have like quote unquote proof of you being a cool person.
Of a cool watch. You see it?
Yeah, that's not even my watch.
It's not even my exactly.
That's not even
shit like that. Bro. I don't know, man. Like I've noticed people that do that type of thing, like where they're somewhere that looks fancy, or like they're around something expensive, and they're like, I'm gonna go take a picture on it, or I'm gonna go take a picture next to it, or something like that.
And then if I come outside and see your ass on my car, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Like, why are you taking a picture of my car?
Yeah,
I don't know why people find like gratitude out of taking pictures of expensive shit they have and posting it online.
Even
like those objects are going to disappear. You're going to disappear, and those objects might still be here. So what relevance do those have to the universe? You know what I mean? Like by buying those, you're providing no value to the universe.
Nothing
to doing anything.
Oh,
you know
of buying like cool shit.
Yeah, like material shit like that. Shit. You know what I mean? Like expensive material shit, like something that's not an investment. You know what I mean? Like like what are you doing? Like
an expensive car has no value to me.
None.
Like I lose money as soon as I get it.
Yeah, it loses like 20-30% of its value as soon as you drive it off the lot.
But if I had a lot of money and like my car is like breaking down, I'd buy another car. Like I would just do that.
That's fair enough.
But if it's only if I had that much money to do it, I'm not going to stress my financial situation for that.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I pinpointed with that, but it's like, I mean, if you got nice things and you work hard for them and you're very proud of it, that's different. You know what I mean?
Off.
But there's other people that don't do that kind. Not just the flexing, but just in a lot of ways. You know, just try to. They want people to perceive what they want to be or like what they're not.
Yeah.
In like a egotistical way.
Because I know people that spend all day on Twitter like getting mad at shit, and I'm like, I hang out with you. I know who you like, how you actually are. You're not this mad all the time.
Why are you so mad on the internet?
I know, but they just want to come off that way.
I don't know.
Like they want to come off as like not woke, but like
tough. Like
not
I don't take
like,
shit from
that
anybody.
They don't take shit, and then also that they're like watching everybody like a fucking eagle and seeing everybody's mistakes. I'm like, bro,
you weirdo.
You fucking weirdo.
Stop calling people out. Yeah, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know. To each their own. So I was watching this show on Amazon called The Boys, and it's a if you guys aren't familiar, it's a show about superheroes. Right, but it's a reverse take of what you'd expect from a superhero show. The superheroes in the show are not the good guys. They're the guys perpetuating all this evil shit because they have all this power. They're taking advantage of their power and they're doing bad shit, like taking advantage of the citizens and killing them and fucking them and stealing from them and shit like that, right? So, like I was watching the show and looking at all the different powers they have and shit. It was making me think like, what powers would I want if I could have a superpower?
That's a tricky one, man.
What do you guys think? Each of you, what do you think?
How far do these go? We're not talking about time bending, nothing like that. Just like
you could do some time shit.
Oh, if I could do some time shit, give me that.
Yeah,
I want that one.
If I could go back,
specify. But there has to be a limit on it. It can't be like unlimited. I can go forward and I can go back as much as I want.
All the way to the dinosaurs.
I want to go to the dinosaurs.
What if I'm like the Flash? Like the Flash, he can run so fast that he can go backwards in time.
Fucking reverse his time and shit.
Yeah, but he can't go
up like that.
I don't think he can go like more than 100 years. He can probably go like a couple months. No, he's gone like maybe like 15 years at the most.
I'd say a hot 20 years is even a hot 10 years, bro. 5 years.
Shit, I don't even need that much time.
Shit, if they put a cap on it, 1 year. 1 year and I'm good.
1 year, I'm good.
All right, so what if we eliminate the time bending?
Okay,
shit?
that's an easy one.
What kind of power do you have? I know a Gio would have.
What?
Invisibility.
Oh, for sure.
He's sneaking in all the ladies' locker rooms.
I'm watching them change.
They don't even know I'm here.
He's sitting in the shower on the floor, just watching everything.
Jerking up.
The fucking
He's going like this, like trying to grab their breast in front of him.
What was that?
It's like a little gust of wind.
I mean, I might do invisibility, but not for pervy reasons.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it
For theft reasons.
Theft reasons.
Yeah, I'd go fucking rob from like really wealthy people or like banks or like people that don't matter to me. People that I could care less about like their materials.
I would do invisibility because I would like to be in a lot of rooms.
No, teleportation.
Oh, that's
I do teleportation.
Teleportation would be
Teleport
solid,
right
man.
into that bank.
and dip.
Oh man, there's so many variables, man. Can I take the stuff that I have with me when I teleport? I don't know.
think
Whatever I'm holding.
No.
No,
You can only teleport yourself because the particles in your body can only teleport.
that would make
particles in
sense.
your body.
That would make the
Because
most
you have the
sense.
power to do it.
Yeah.
The fucking money you have doesn't
Yeah,
have
the
the
molecules and the money don't teleport.
Yeah,
Only
I
your
do
molecules.
invisibility. Because, well, I don't know, bro. I'm
Okay,
trying to figure
so
out.
what if each time you teleport it's extremely painful? Like someone kicked you in the balls, like really hard.
Fuck that.
If
then.
I could
don't
take
want
stuff
that.
with me, dude.
No, you can't take stuff.
Well,
with
yeah,
you.
if I could, I would take the
No.
kick in the
Okay,
balls.
so
If
you-
not, then no.
It's not on the
so
table.
you wouldn't teleport.
No, I'd probably.
If-
But even invisibility, bro, like people could just have thermal
Actually,
goggles on.
now
or
that I'm thinking
whatever.
about that, you would have to teleport naked
It's true.
because
Yeah.
your clothes don't
Either
be
way,
moving.
even-
Teleport in the wrong,
with the invis-
the wrong house, butt
So,
naked.
what we got from this is that with all of them you'd have to be naked. With invisibility you'd have to be naked, and with teleporting you'd also have to be naked.
Look, that's my
it's the
super.
truth.
That's my goal with my superhero
There's no
power.
Edna Mode.
Just
She
be
can't
butt-
make me.
It's just
be butt
24/7.
naked all the time.
24/7 nudity. I swear to God, that's
No
all
one
I
doesn't
want in
even
this life.
exist. Just invisible and naked all the time, walking around.
It's my own personal
Nudity.
fucking
Nudity. That's my power.
Nudity.
That's my power.
I could be nude anywhere. Oh, you know what would be a really cool one actually?
What?
Reading minds.
Oh, reading minds would be awesome. I feel like it'd be too powerful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You,
Like,
you turn to an evil son of a bitch like that.
Yeah,
You know too
that's-
much.
That's interesting that you bring that up because Elon Musk was in an interview with Joe Rogan, and they were talking about, or was it Kanye? One of them. They were talking about how, I think it was Elon Musk. Eventually, that conversations will get to the point where we won't even have to move like our mouths. Like we'll be able to like look at each other and like
Crazy.
beam our thoughts to like, you know what I mean? What if I beam some shit to Omar? I don't want to tell him. You know, like what if we're
Exactly.
what if we're beaming and I'm like, oh man, I wonder how big Omar's dick is. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Like beams out of my head and I didn't mean it to. You know what I mean?
Wait, no, I didn't. No,
Like,
no, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. You're gay.
You're just beaming. I'm not gay. I swear.
I'm not gay. I swear. And I don't even look at him. I don't even look at him anymore. We
go-
stop being friends.
You beam away.
you beam away.
Skew. It just fucking. I don't know, man.
So what do
Yeah,
you guys
with that
think
whole
about
neuro fucking transmitter shit.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that? Like
I don't want that.
conversating without
I like
fucking
talking.
moving
No
your mouth.
privacy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no privacy. I like.
Come on, we
talking.
can't just talk. The only thing I can understand with the neurotransmitter thing is like people that lost abilities.
Memories.
Yeah,
Oh,
memories, abilities, and they're like shit like that. But like if it just to make it easier for us to communicate, I mean, what are we fucking assholes? We have mouths, like we can just talk. What are we dickheads?
What are we?
What are we
dickheads?
lazy assholes? Like
Well,
Pieces
I mean,
of
all right,
shite.
think about it like this, right? Humanity's got to the point where we want everything to be easier for us.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
extremely, right?
and as fast
So-
as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what if it keeps progressing to the point that like talking is too much energy? So like it's too much
That's
wasted.
a wild point.
That
like
is a
think
strange-
about it. What is the most powerful thing about a human being? Our brain, right? Like that is what has enabled us to build tools, to build computers. Like think about the kind of work we do nowadays. Like the kind of work that Gio and I do is all on computers. Like 50, 60, 70 years ago, it was all factories and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you were on the fucking line.
Yeah.
Working fucking all
On the
day.
fucking
You're on the
line.
line.
Fucking line.
Working 12-hour days, 6, 7 days. They used to work like 7 days a week or some shit.
From a
you know?
baby,
Same
from
part
a
over and
youth.
over.
Yeah.
At like 8 years old.
Exactly. You're working, get black lung at 8 years old, working in a coal mine.
Right? 15. Go work on that bridge.
Right?
Go die on that.
Go work on that
Crazy.
bridge. But yeah, like think about where we are now. You know what I mean? Like what I forgot
I don't
where I was
know.
going with this.
Where do
You're
we
trying
go
to
from
say,
here?
like,
yeah, where do we
yeah.
go?
I
Like
don't-
do we okay, I remember where I was going. Do we get to the point because we're so hyper advanced, right? Do we get to the point where like we don't use anything anymore? Like we just use the beams of our fucking thoughts to do work and to talk and to engage in life, right? Or like I think we'll definitely still be like the way we are right now for a long time. But like you know, like when we're old, right? When we're all like in our 60s and 70s, and we're like getting up there in age, is it going to be to the point where like all the young kids we're seeing are like in a room together? Like say if we go to like a school and we see a lunchroom, none of them are talking to each other, and it's all just like people are just sitting next to each other, beaming their thoughts into each other's heads, and fucking like interacting with
wild.
the contact lens that has their fucking phone in there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't like that.
I don't want it.
I don't like.
I don't want
at all.
that future.
But I mean, why are we scared of it?
I'm
Is
not
it
scared
because
of it.
it's new to us?
No, I'm not scared of it at all. I'm not scared. I don't want it.
I'm
just
a
don't
little
want it.
scared of it. I think that ruins human interaction
Yeah.
and the way we like.
Yeah.
You know,
I think we're social animals.
People can be fucking psychopaths like that. You know what I mean?
I don't know about psychopaths, but
You can't even look at each other probably.
It'll-
Like, people
it'll
are gonna
be
stop
strange.
doing eye contact. People like no
But-
more expressions.
All right,
It's all
so
just gonna be.
to play devil's advocate, what if it enhances conversation because of the fact that it's like almost unbridled, unfiltered, completely like raw, just like into your head, beaming shit.
I don't
like,
know, man.
What wouldn't it? Don't you think it would enhance conversation?
because it'd be like more
So-
truthful. Like
Yeah.
everything you're saying is more
Like,
truthful.
If like we'd all be like interconnected in that way,
I don't know.
wouldn't that breed more connection?
What if people just lie more?
my brain?
What if
Somebody hacks my brain,
Somebody
and,
hacks
puts,
my brain.
and puts gay thoughts in there.
gay thoughts in there? I wouldn't
Where
like
did gay
this
thoughts come
before.
from?
Where did gay thoughts come from? God damn it!
I don't know, man. I don't see a situation where that's a good thing. Like I don't, because we could just speak and like we could actually convey our voice and like we could the expressions, the eye contact.
I feel that
the
No-
bonding.
non-verbal communication is a lot, but like the verbal communication aspect is important too.
Yeah,
And then also,
it would definitely make it easier. But
it would make it easier, but like also most of the time, the truth is kind of not the right thing to say sometimes. if
Oh,
that
most
makes sense.
definitely. Sometimes it's better to tell a white lie.
Yeah, it's better to tell a
Skip
lie,
around.
or just to skip around and not say
So,
anything.
so what if like, all right, so you guys are on YouTube nowadays, right? Like, YouTube has doubled or almost tripled the amount of ads you see on each video, right?
Yes.
It is like disgusting at this point.
Yes.
So what if when we get to this point when we're this advanced with technology, like you get ads beamed directly into your brain,
Fuck,
dude?
bro.
Like say if I'm beaming with you, Omar, and we're like beaming each other our gay thoughts, and then fucking, and then like I get an ad
brain
for like
sexting.
yeah. I get an ad for fucking like shaving cream or some shit in the middle of our, and I have to stop our conversation to watch this ad and be like, oh, hold up, Omar, let me skip this ad.
Fuck that, dude.
That'd be shitty.
I
I would
see,
hate
where's
that.
the line? You
Think
know,
about it, advertising would have to move to that because think about where it's moved to now, right? So we were always like when we were kids, we would sit in front of the television for hours and watch TV, and ads were all run on TV. All the television shows we would watch, they'd all have ads on TV. Like think about the streaming services we have now: Hulu, Disney, Netflix. I mean, there's no fucking ads, right?
Yeah.
And we pay for that premium service. But like think about the social media we use. How do they monetize? Ads,
Yeah.
right? So that's where the
And
platform has
data.
moved. Yeah, ads and data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where the platform has moved, right? Are the ads. So they have to figure out how to get our eyes to see this shit,
Yeah.
right? So that it goes into our brain and it impacts us in some way, whether subconsciously or consciously.
I don't think they would do it like mid conversation though. I think they'll probably do it like when you're watching shit.
It does it mid-video,
once
so
you
why
first
wouldn't it do it
turn on,
mid-conversation?
that is mad
Like
that they do it
upon
mid-video.
initially turning it on, you got to listen to 5 minutes of ads, and then
Oh,
you can start
fuck.
using it.
Before we can have a conversation, we have to
before we
listen
can
to 5 minutes of ads.
What I would
see-
like,
Go ahead.
well, because I wasn't gonna change the subject, but I was gonna say something else. What I would like, where I would like the world to go to, is not towards like a brain linking thing, but more towards like one device that does literally everything you want it to do, like your car keys to get into your house, like everything, your phone. You do literally whatever you want on this app. You could beam into like stores and like I pay. Well, I mean, I guess you can already do that, but in
Yeah.
a much easier way, or implant it in you.
Like a chip?
Yeah, like some shit that's like a glass.
So I don't have to
like
fucking hold this
glasses.
piece of shit phone.
I don't have to hold this fucking lazy shit. No, but like something that's like implanted in me. Like
All right, so what if
I don't
you-
need anything on me.
What if they start like Futurama? What if they start like introducing the fucking little chips that you put into your hand, and it has like your credit card information, it has your social security, it has your birth certificate, it has everything. You pay for shit on there. You get into fucking clubs with this. Like
I fuck with that.
you would
That'd be
do
cool.
it. You'd
Yeah.
be an early adopter.
Because that would
I'd be
actually
an early
that
adopter,
that
yeah.
actually like makes shit easier.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually a good thing.
But
That's
it
a
doesn't
good
take
invention.
away from like human life and like
Yeah.
our experiences. You know what I mean?
And it saves time and energy.
saves everything. Yeah, we just walk right in. Like I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
feel like that'd just be really, really convenient. Because
That would
phones
be
can already
convenient.
do things, but imagine if they were even more convenient. And it was like
But
I don't
then
even know how they'd pull it off, but something.
the underground community of fake IDs die.
Well,
Damn.
That's true.
it's time for them to go. It's been too long. You know what
I mean, you know damn well someone's gonna make some fucking chips with a
Yeah,
fake
somebody
with an
do it.
age faked on them. Hoes.
For sure.
Hey, you make
22,
fake
my
chips?
chip says so.
You make fake chips?
You make
Make
fake
fake
chips. Yeah, man. I whatever. I don't know.
That's an actual good invention. Besides like the Neuralink one, I don't really fuck with that one.
I don't know how I feel
Why
about
not?
that. Yeah.
It's just too much. I don't want nobody in my brain.
I
I don't
mean,
like
it's-
being in my brain.
It's the
Too much
future, man.
power.
I mean, it's
too much.
It's going to have a lot of capabilities to save people's lives.
I know that's a good part, but just stay out of me.
Yeah. For
I mean,
medical
it's,
use.
it's going to be optional.
Go
It's
ahead.
not
Yeah,
going
it's-
to be.
yeah,
like-
it's gonna be optional.
But all right, so the way Elon Musk put it was like, all right, so by the time that they get it to where they can like save people's lives with it, and like after they can do that, they can like commercialize it and give it to people like for optional reasons, like elective surgery. That it's going to be to the point where when people get it, they're going to be fucking super fucking smart with it. If you think about it, like you can't be dumb if you have one. Like think you're going to fucking know everything.
Everything,
Like you're not going to forget anything. Everything's going to be like simultaneous playback in your head. You're not going to fucking forget that math equation from last week. We're going to be super geniuses. So are you going to be one of the fucking dumb people who doesn't have one, or are you going to get one? Think about it. Like if a shitload of people start getting one, you are now behind mentally.
That becomes the new social hierarchy then.
Exactly. The people who have chips and the people who don't.
That's fucking ass.
That is weird.
Chips in the or not chip. Oh yeah, it is a chip. I guess like a chip in your brain.
Yeah.
In that aspect.
I mean, I guess we do need to get smarter, huh? Like we can't keep doing dumb work, and robots are taking over.
Like I was saying earlier, our work has been getting more and more streamlined and smarter compared to like 7 years ago. We're in factories. Now we're doing all our work in computers. In the future, I mean, what's it going to be? Is it going to be to the point where we're telling the robots what to do and then they do our work for us, or like how's
they telling us what to do?
Or are they telling us what to do?
I don't know, dude.
Well, we have dog collars on.
That's a strange one to think about, man.
But I don't think the robots are like taking over anyways. I always whenever somebody says that theory, I'm like, but there's people in place to create the AI that holds it back.
Yeah, what do you think? We're smart enough to have something that really thinks for itself? Like, nah, dude, come on.
I mean, it has the capacity to learn, but
that's the problem.
They're trying to make it. Whenever they fully release it, they're trying to get it to the point where the AI they can still control what's going on.
Yeah, the thing's not going to self-actualize and be like, I am this, and like
now
humans
if it
are
does,
inferior.
That's a problem.
If it does, it's different.
I mean, you guys seen Westworld. It could self-actualize because like
strange.
You want to make an intelligent AI, right? But you don't want to make it too intelligent.
That's different because the guy made it like that. He created him in that way. Like to self-actualize.
I mean, in a way, it's probably possible if we mimic like human thought and like we get into babies and like the way that they build memories and the way that they like start to perceive things around them.
So do you think that these machines should have like rights like us?
I mean, what?
No.
What kind of rights are we talking?
All right, so say
I want to vote.
Like it becomes,
I want to drink alcohol.
So it becomes like Blade Runner, right? Like we have like androids like living with us, right?
Amongst us, yeah.
Like they have AI, like they're AIs and they're like intelligent and they live like among humans, right? Should they have the same rights as humans? Should they be allowed to vote and like should they have human rights or no because they're not humans? And like they're a living thing, right?
Yeah.
They have technically they have a brain, right? Even though it's like a computerized brain, it's not.
But it's still a brain.
In this hypothetical, how smart are these guys?
Smarter than us.
If it can self-actualize, then yeah, it should have rights.
Maybe we should put
a robot,
agree. In the president's seat and just see what he does for us.
It would make the most. I feel like we would end up dying because robots would make the most logical decisions.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Why do y'all drive?"
Yeah,
why are y'all driving? Like emissions.
Yeah, the decisions would be almost too logical to a fault.
And it would cut out. It would just have no emotion. Like it would just be straight rational all the time.
Oh, it'd be like, the people in Flint, fuck them. We'll just do this to maximize profits over here. You know what I mean, or some shit like that.
Yeah. It depends on the guidelines.
You would hope it has some sort of like human kindness, like compassion aspect. You would hope. I don't know, man.
It would be like a robot president and then like a human Senate.
Or all robot Congress.
All robot Congress.
And like one president that's dealing with all the robots. And they all think, I don't know, man.
That's hilarious.
That just brings up so many like strange points and like different ways that it could go, dude. Like
that would be super interesting.
Could go so many ways, man.
Especially if you do like a house, like a robot for like every district in America. So like you can vote like a Democrat or Republican or like a certain type of one.
So if you think about it like
a certain type of robot.
A certain type of robot.
If you think about it like this, robots or like I guess computers in a way already dictate a lot of our decision making. Because like all like financial decisions, all like PR decisions, every decision you can think of in a company, in a country is made using a computer.
Yeah, like simulations.
And and doing like an analysis, running a model, right?
Yeah.
And that's computers, that's machine learning, right? They're using some of that to inform the decisions. So are they already not in a way making decisions for us?
In a way, yeah. But we kind of feed it all of the variables and we feed it all the dependence and independence, but that is true. We are trusting them and like hoping like, all right, well this thing ran through all these different variables, like this should be the one.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But it gets strange when it starts to deal with things that aren't number related, like that are like, how do I put, like not human lives at stake, but like it's not necessarily like from a business point. It's from like a life point. Like what should we do as people? Should we do this? Should we go to war with these people? Should we stop
Doing
should we
this
switch
thing.
towards this?
Yeah.
Because that other thing was harmful. What should we do? We gotta ask the robot.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't
actually
know.
that's a good note to end on. We gotta ask the robots what's going on.
Gotta
Man.
ask robots, what's going on, guys?
I got to turn off the robot now.
we gotta turn off the we gotta turn off the robot that's recording this. All right,
Thank you, robot.
thanks everybody. Bye guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.